On the very first day of creation, God created John L. Sullivan, the last of the bare-fisted boxers. And after John L. Sullivan was Jim Jeffries, the Boilermaker. Then after Jim Jeffries came Tommy Burns, the Canadian. And oh my God, Tommy got absolutely destroyed in Australia by Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight. That fight caused chaos for racialized people around the world because white supremacists were not going to have Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson couldn't fight in the United States because there were people killed every time he fought. So Jack Johnson went to Europe. Jack Johnson wanted to come home on the Titanic, but guess what? They didn't let rich black people on the Titanic. Score one for Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson, my grandfather Charlie Angus saw Jack Johnson fight on the docks in Glasgow. So that was the first time the Angus family ever came close to greatness. Jack had to give up his crown in that totally fraud fight. Remember the one in Havana? It was like 120 degrees in the shade, and he lost to Jess Willard. Now, Jess Willard had his jaw broken in like 8 places by a hard rock mining draft dodger named Jack Dempsey. Now, Jack Dempsey wasn't very popular with authorities because he didn't support the war, so they brought in Gene Tunney, the fighting Marine. And that was a total fraud fight. That's when they brought in the standing 8 count. You saw it. Like, he won that fight, but they took it away and they gave it to Gene Tunney, and the world plunged into darkness. And after that, there was Max Baer. There was Russell Crowe. You know, the Cinderella Man guy? And then the next black heavyweight was Joe Louis, and things got good again. After Joe Louis, there was Rocky Marciano. And my dad, John Angus, saw Rocky Marciano at the Dante Club in Timmins. Am I losing you guys? Come on, it's only 3 minutes. That was the second time the Angus family saw greatness. So then after Rocky, there was Floyd Patterson and Sonny Liston, and another man they called the draft dodger, Cassius Clay. And when Muhammad Ali refused to fight against the Vietnamese people, he couldn't fight anywhere in North America. So he came to Toronto to fight the strongest man in the world. And after that fight, Ali went to the hospital, and George Chuvalo went dancing. This song's called The Song for George Chuvalo. Jesus was a prize fighter, but he moved like sugar ray. Be the poor man's hero, like Jack Dempsey in his day. With sacred heart that always bleeds from pain, George Chuvalo's crying tonight in that cold Toronto rain. Got a 6-pack of IPA that fights on the radio.